Well, welcome back to the Lakeside. Yes, we've just seen another game, and Trina Gulliver, the winner of that one, 4-1 against Vicky Prum from Sweden, and Trina Gulliver is the golden girl, and she's there speaking now to the very lucky Paul Coleman.
Trina, a great win over a very, very much informed Vicky Prum. You must be very proud of how you played out there today.
Well, yeah, it wasn't my greatest game, and Vicky didn't perform like she did in the previous, so that was fortunate for me, really. And yeah, so pleased with the win, obviously, 4-1. So yeah, but I need to improve.
Already a 5 times winner of this title. Are you feeling confident for a 6th?
I need to improve, but I will be working on the 6th. Yeah.
And how's your record up against Dita? Obviously very much a player you know, come across her many times over the years. Is it difficult to play someone who you know so well?
Dita's a great player. You can't knock a darts at all. So, you know, I'm going to have to, like I said, up my game, and hopefully I'll come through.
Very well played, and we'll see you in the final.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's semi-finals time here at the 2016 Winmau World Masters. Let's welcome to the stage a Lakeside World Championship semi-finalist, a former Winmau World Masters finalist. It's the boy from the Black Country, Yozza, Jamie Hughes. We now bring to the stage the current holder of 8 world ranking titles. He's the BDO World #1, the reigning Winmau World Masters champion. It's Duzza Darten.
Well, there we have it. Jamie Hughes, the man in focus now. He's beaten Gary Robson, Jim Williams, and earlier this afternoon, John O'Shea. So a tougher nut to crack, I would suggest now, with great respect to those three. We're all good players, but Glenn Durrant's in a different class for my money anyway.
Yeah, Glenn's a man on form right now. BDO World #1 for a reason. He tends to get to a lot of finals. It's definitely going to be an uphill task for Jamie, but one that he can definitely accomplish.
And didn't have it all his own way against Wesley Harms there. He came through 4-3, having been 2-0 and 3-1 down.
Thank you, ladies
but it
and
says
gentlemen.
much
First
about
set,
his
first
fighting
leg
qualities,
is
his
2 minutes
determination.
first.
And you could see it displayed in that game when he desperately needed to win legs to stay in the contest. And that's something Jamie will be aware of. It's something he's got to contend with. A guy who never quits.
No, definitely not. These two are best of friends on tour as well, but for the next 9 sets I'll assure you, be worst of enemies. But in the end, they'll shake hands.
44.
They will, and I'm a little surprised, because I agree with you, But I'm a little surprised that they were so friendly having gone on stage. Yes, they're big mates, but it's a massive match.
99.
And I just personally think that you've got to shut out the fact that you're playing a guy you know well and like, or know well and dislike, and focus on your one-tracked mission, if you like. But there we are.
137.
And the next two semi-finalists are practicing on the same board. I think they're about to throw at the ball, actually, to see who's got the throw in that particular game. It was Jamie Hughes who threw first in this one.
Interesting fact on these 4 players as well. This is all of Team England for the World Cup, so they all know each other quite well.
100.
Yes, these are seeded 1 and 4 respectively, Durrant and Hughes. It's exactly as you would expect, therefore, the 2 to meet in the semi-final. And of course, in our next game, we've got seeds 2 and McGeaney. I'm not sure, but I know that Mitchell is seeded 2.
Glenn sitting on 80 here after 12 darts. He's open well on this leg. I watched them in the practice room doing the bullseye. Jamie Hughes had hit 4 to 5 bullseyes.
59.
Some go in.
Require 80.
Well, there's Trina signing autographs, and little time before the ladies' final, so time for her to relax and then start preparing for that game. Well, she's prepared. It's just a case of getting yourself loosened and ready.
40.
That's fine for Durrant. He would have preferred to have finished it off because Hughes is perfectly capable of taking this out. Just above that now, and then double 18.
41. Can you require
Glenn's
40?
looking at top now to hold his throw. See if he can kick us off in this match.
Yeah, that's King Sean in the first line.
Straight in the double.
Second line goes Glenn the throw first. Kimo.
Winning that leg against throw, so throwing for the set, and that's it. When it's only best of 3 in each set, can be over before you've blinked.
61.
Yeah, you can almost detect there's going to be a momentum swing happen here several times in this match. With the first of 5 sets, at least it's going to have a little bit of longevity in this one, so they're going to have a chance to settle into their games.
Yes, the number 3 seed was Danny Noppert, of course. And we have to go right the way down the rankings to see Mark McGeaney seeded 11. So we've got seeds 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 4 and 11 left in the semi-finals.
But I'm sure if you ask him, he's not going to be concerned where he's ranked by the way he's playing right now.
No, you're right. It's today that matters, and it's the way he feels, and you don't feel like a number 11 seed when you're in a semi-final, do you? You know that from last year here in the World Championships.
140.
Yeah, I've been fortunate enough to have a good couple of years here at the Lakeside. Brilliant venue.
.46.
And the crowd here is absolutely amazing. They give
worth the trip across the Atlantic, eh?
They definitely give you the respect, yeah. Which is Glenn's looking to be in good shape in here for the first set.
100.
He's cut the 200 in half. Jamie just hoping to get something together to put a little pressure on here.
Well, Glenn Durrant's a tough cookie when he's behind, and he's even a tougher cookie when he gets in front. He'll hang on to that lead like a dog with a bone. Tops he wants. Double 10.
80.
Oh, on the wire. But Hughes out of sight at the moment, even if he isn't out of mind.
105.
Jamie just taking that opportunity just to get his throw, get everything lined up properly.
Yeah, that's King
Well,
Charles
he
the
certainly
first
lined that up properly,
Glendon.
and it's the first
Second
set to
set,
Glenn
first leg
Durrant.
is Glendon
Hasn't
first.
taken long for him to do it. So 1-0 to the #1 seed. Wears the colours of Middlesbrough, or supports Manchester United as well. I remember him telling me that at the World Trophy a couple of years back, because it was held, as people may remember, at Event City, a couple of miles from the Old Trafford football ground.
100.
And he said to me, I'm going to go to the match, take my mind off my game. I'm not playing till 7:30 or 8 o'clock. I'll be back in here for 6:30. And he was. And he went to the match.
Glenn likes to take his mind off the game and stuff. He'll go for a walk, clear his head. He's really became a fighter the last couple of years.
100.
Yeah, he's obviously always been a good player, but I think he's taken his game onto another level. In his case, no doubt about it, every player has to work hard to improve. But I think this fella really has put heart and soul into everything. He really has been so ambitious. And he still has a full-time job, so...
And he's a genuine guy to talk to as well.
Oh, yeah.
100.
Definite credit to the sport for sure. He is looking to do some damage here.
140.
Yeah, I think one of the reasons why he needs to relax more than anybody is that he's so intense. In a positive way, but it's bound to wear out your energy.
He puts a lot of emphasis on focus on every dart that he throws, so tries to make every one of them count.
Good visit that from Hughes. Good 139 to land him on 62, and he's got a genuine chance of coming back here now against the throw.
79. Jamie, you require 62.
Good setup there from Glenn, but Jamie's going to have a good look at the 62. Going for double top here.
22.
Over the top. Well over the top of
And you
double
require
top.
24.
Pop that. This won't be quite as far away, I can guarantee.
Yeah,
That's
King
the
Charles first
reason why.
Glendon.
If that was going to miss, it was going to be on the wire, one way or the other.
No mistake there from Glenn. He knows when to seize an opportunity, and I think Jamie gave him one there.
140.
But maybe that'll set Jamie's game a little bit on fire here.
Yes.
A little more determined that throw. But Glenn is definitely on this triple.
123.
Well, he quite rightly, I feel, went down there from where he was viewing that target. He didn't quite fancy it. May have looked a lot of room, but the angle of the second dart in
60.
probably from his angle precluded it. Didn't pay off, but my, you'd settle for 1, 2, 3 every time, wouldn't you?
I would take that. And he's straight back in that 60 again. He's going to stay up there this time, though.
180.
Speaks for itself, that, Jeff, doesn't it, eh?
Jamie
When
can
there is
still-
room, take it.
99.
Had that triple have gone in, he would have left a finish. But now Glenn has the opportunity here. 6 darts on 198. He's back in that 60 again. He'll slide over the 18s here.
Clear in his head. He knows he wants treble 18 here.
174.
And he jolly well gets it. Absolutely brilliant. The fella's fantastic. Now, having just hit the double 12, and I never felt for a moment that he was going to be very far away.
$42.
That's 160 left. What do you reckon here, Jeff? In again?
I think straight in.
Yeah, that's King Charles in the
Look at
second
that.
set.
Brilliant.
10 dart leg.
Unstoppable at the moment. 4 legs.
Third set.
Very quickly indeed. 2
Jamie.
sets to 0. Jamie's got it all to do.
Little smirk from Jamie there before he went to the
95.
line. He knows his buddy's playing well. Glenn seems very dialed in at the moment.
Good expression, that. Dialed in, well in.
94.
Right on line. Durrant playing like
97.
a #1 seed, a #1 ranked player, and the reigning champ.
And the defending champ. That's what took the words right out of my mouth. Very focused right now.
140.
Another great 140 from Glenn.
Jamie
Jamie frustrated with that last dart.
Not quite as accurate, not quite as consistent in that 20 sector. That's the key. And then down to 19s when you need it.
97.
Ah, great to watch.
Went for the leave there to leave the 170.
Yep.
Knowing Jamie can leave this.
Glenn, you require 170.
He's a 129 after 12, which is quite doable for Jamie. You look for another one of those.
134.
Well, he's the sort of player who would have expected to get 2 treble 20s and have a pot at the bull. But that's second best. He's landed on 36, and now Jamie Hughes, he desperately needed the treble 20 there for the bull. He got the bull. Had that treble 20 gone in, maybe the bull wouldn't have done, but might be academic, because you fancy with 3 darts. Durrant edging ever closer.
18.
Oh, a rare mistake.
Jamie, you require 40.
This is going to give Jamie an opportunity to get himself back into this. If he can pin this double, just got to come down off that dart just slightly. It's a good groove.
No score.
Unlucky. Would have expected that to glance off those darts.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure that it was as unlucky as you assert, because I think he had a great marker there and he didn't make use of it as you suggested
10.
he should. Even so, he's back
Jamie, you
again
require
now
40.
for another attempt. He's had his practice effort, now needs it.
Really taking his time here and having a look at this double. It's important that he hits this. Find a way, Jamie. Dig this out.
35.
Well, I
Then you
think
require 8.
that he might have Durrant on his mind. Such has been the fine form of this man.
Yeah, that's
That-
game short of the first leg.
He's got Hughes in now in a frame of mind where he so much can't afford to miss that he actually does, if you see what I mean. The pressure so much. And I think now 5 legs on a row for Glenn Durrant, and throwing here for the 3rd set. Yet another 180.
There's his wife, Susan. Very happy.
140.
That's better.
That's 4. That's 5.
140.
Just underneath.
Unlucky. Well, those averages we saw, I didn't want to talk over you, because that shows the difference. I mean, there's Glenn Durrant averaging just under 100, and Jamie back in the 80s. You will not compete against Durrant and expect to be close with that kind of discrepancy. You might be 4 or 5 points, even 6 or 7 points behind, and still in the contest,
130.
but not that far behind and expect to be in it.
No, you can make it up on a finishing stat possibly, but you're never going to close that much gap with Glenn. You got to hit the mid-90s minimum.
You require 51.
He's looking at 51 after just 9 darts. Double 16 for a 3-0 lead.
35.
He's left just a little glimmer of hope here for Jamie.
17.
Needs to stand that first dart up in that triple for him.
He's unlucky with that first dart. Needed to sit nicely.
89. Glenn, you require 16.
Getting the balls all right. It's
Showing
the
that he
ones
could hit that.
preceding it that he needs. Double 4. He got it just a moment ago, didn't he, to win that second set, or rather the first leg of this set, sorry. And this for the third set then.
He'll be looking for the same hole as last time.
12.
Just underneath.
Jamie, you require
But a
81.
big opportunity here for Jamie if he can close this 81 out. He's got the triple.
Yeah, that's
And he
been
has the
shown on
double.
second line.
Much better from Jamie. That'll settle his nerves down just a touch.
Jamie to throw first. Game on.
Well, it's the first leg he's won in the match. It's a rare attempt, not a rare attempt at a double. He did have double chance of a double
100.
earlier in the game for the leg and missed it to save a set. But on that occasion, he succeeded. There you have it.
There's the stat right there. That 13% hurt him so far at this point. But in set play and in short set play, you can blink your eye and he can right straight back in this match and leading in a couple of minutes. Starting to throw with a bit of a purpose here.
140.
Much better from Jamie Hughes. Glenn had a poor visit to open the leg. He's trying to salvage that.
135.
That's not a bad salvage operation, is it?
Jamie still with the slight advantage here. Got to come up in order to set this up.
97.
Has to respect the fact that Glenn could pot a 180 here and leave a finish.
Well, a man of his quality always is capable
64.
of changing the leg. It's still Hughes' favourite, but Durrant not far behind, so no. Slip up from Jamie. That's unlucky, unlucky. Not bad darts by any means, but short reward.
Yeah, he's left a little bit more work to do than he'd probably had hoped for before going into that shop. He knew Glenn's on his heels and he's coming hard.
105. Jamie, you require 104.
86 left, so he'll go for treble 18, just over the top of that. He's got it as well, 32. 32 for what would be a splendid finish and would
72.
win him the set and put him right back. Now, if
And you require
Durrant takes
97.
out this 97, all the hard work that Hughes has done in the last couple of legs will count for nothing. Oh, double 12. He's been in this position before. That
that's
will
been
hurt
shown on the
Hughes.
first time.
That's Durrant at his very, very best. That will hurt Hughes.
First
Durrant
leg
goes
is
3
first
sets to 0 up now. Hughes was coming back there, but my. Do you remember the throw before that to land him on 97? He came from 202, didn't he? He hit 105. So in other words, he had in mind that 97 as a finish. When he went for that 25, it might have gone in 50 and left him a better finish, 72 for instance. Yeah. But that's the professionalism of the man. He polished it off.
Created a 2-darter instead of a 3-darter.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
playing the percentages.
And even when he went in the treble 19, as he gets another 180, even as he went in the treble 19, he knew the treble 18 was gettable, and it was.
It's a massive shot after Jamie just potted a 177.
59.
And that 12, double 12, was reminiscent of one very early in the match when I said to you, what do you reckon? And he got it, didn't he?
Yeah,
Similar
it was going straight in. It never looked like he was going to miss it.
95.
playing.
Constantly underneath that 100 mark after 9 darts. He's playing very, very well right now.
171.
But this is good from Jamie for another
Then you require 86.
perfect 3 darts in the set. Glenn's got to hit this now.
Yeah, credit to Hughes there to get himself down to 94 and give himself a chance.
It's going to leave double 7.
Double 7, yeah.
79.
Went
Jamie,
that
you
way knowing
require
that single
94.
18 would have left the bull, so Hughes has earned the right here with that excellent 171. 69 left. Bull he wants.
69.
Unlucky.
Just
Good
grazed the
effort.
wire.
Then you require 7.
Double 2 now. To hold his throw.
No score.
He missed
Jamie,
that
you
earlier against
require
Wesley too.
25.
Not a double he'd practice on,
No.
I wouldn't think. Not
Double
used to
8.
being on double 1.
Yeah, that's game short
an
on the
important
first
leg for
leg.
Jamie there.
Jamie Hughes. Second leg is Jamie to throw first.
Well,
Game on.
it's only the second leg he's won in this contest. The last time he won, 2 legs ago in fact, we thought might be the forerunner to him winning the set.
84.
But such was Durrant's class quality in that deciding leg of that last set.
I feel Jamie's actually picked his level of play up here in the last few legs too. So
96.
Glenn is just showing his quality as being our world number 1.
Yes, no doubt about it. Jamie has upped the ante.
60.
That's a very good looking 60.
But Glenn Durrant, at the moment, has all the answers. Trailing in this set. And now, don't forget, it's best of 9 sets,
100.
first to 5. So, a little more leeway for Hughes than would have been the case a round ago.
95.
Just off the bit, just a touch.
Duzza against Yozza. It is a smashing game.
134.
Jamie has a chance to leave a finish here where Glenn's not on a finish.
92.
Good setup, but I think he would have wanted one more triple in there.
Yes, yes. But if anybody looks like getting a 170 finish, Hughes, not just because he's on it, he's hit the bull a few times this match.
99.
It's the ones that
Jamie, you
ought to have
require
preceded it
170.
he's missed. So here we go, 2 treble 20s, then the bull. Unlucky next door. And unlucky next door.
Doing the math here to make sure he leaves himself a finish.
I think
78.
he's doing 2
Then you
things
require
there. He's
72.
working out what he's finishing, and he's also steadying himself, ruining the fact that neither of those doubles were in the requisite one.
14 here. And that's going to leave the bull. Level the set.
47. Jamie, you require 92.
Okay, then, Jamie, let's have a look at that bull. 17s. And that's going to be back to the bullseye.
Well,
59.
I thought there'd have been a bit of a more convincing
Then you
shot at the
require
ball than that.
25.
It's certainly been firing well at it during this match, but wasn't to be. Now Durrant, double 4
Yeah,
to
that's
keep
been short on the
himself
second leg.
in this 4th
Glenn
set.
Durrant. Third leg is Glenn to throw first. Game on.
Acknowledges the crowd there. He's got some support. I think he's got a few boys down from Middlesbrough. But now he has the throw and the opportunity to go up 4-0.
Well, the remarkable thing is that the last 6 legs of this match have all gone against the throw. That's from the second leg of the second set, all 3 legs in the last set,
85.
and both legs in this. If that trend continues, Hughes will win a set. If it doesn't, Durrant will be within 1 set of a place in the final.
114.
Maybe also a sign of a little bit of respect about not taking a game against your friend. Maybe, I don't know, but they'll both want to tighten it up from here. Glenn's just looking to get the job done now. Jamie just trying to find some way to get back into this match.
114.
He's deadly, that lad, and he's one of the most determined dart players I've ever seen. I've seen a good few who really show determination and an
55.
unrelenting
Then you require 161.
power of concentration.
Just doesn't waste any darts.
That's right.
Some people just get up there, let it rip, and they'll lose one here and there. Glenn really tries to make every dart count.
58.
He's the closest, I think, to Dennis Priestley in his heyday that I've seen in terms of his approach to the
99.
game.
Very good
Then you
comparison.
require 103.
Treble 17 here. Leaves a double 16 for 4 sets.
71.
Knowing he's got time, we know not how much. Jamie desperately needs a decent score to give himself half a chance. You
40.
just sense now it's going,
Then you
and he
require
knows it.
32.
It's as if he himself knows, left himself on a non-finish anyway. Could be academic, because this double 8 often goes when
let's
he's
get him sold
around,
in the fourth
doesn't
set.
hang around when
Glendon.
that's around. Yes,
Fifth set,
he's
first
had to
leg is
resort
Jamie to throw first.
to double
Game
4
on.
occasionally, having missed the double 8, but when you're 4 sets to 0 up, you know
140.
it's there for you to throw away.
Jamie now has nothing to lose, so he may just relax.
Good point, and often that can produce the very best
140.
out of a player.
Glenn's going to make him play his best.
Yeah, you're right. And Glenn doesn't know how to relax, in the sense that
97.
he is so utterly, totally focused on the job in hand.
$82.
Good third dart there, but he's not happy with that. Jamie has the advantage in this throw.
100.
Leaves a finish on 164. Glenn just looking for 2 triples here. There's one.
100.
Unlucky on
Jamie,
that
you
third
require
dart.
164.
Well, Jamie. $149, my old mate. Yes, 89 left. Now come down for 19s.
94.
Nice crowd here at the Lakeside today.
Yes, I spent a little time in that auditorium earlier,
80.
having a bite to eat and
Jamie, you
chatting to one
require
or two folk.
70.
Very pleasant, very warm, very comfortable. Double 8.
That's
Oh,
game
that's a
short of
lovely
the first
finish.
leg.
That's a good leg,
Jamie
that,
Hughes.
from Hughes.
Second leg
You know,
is
all the
Glendon
signs a
throw
few
first.
minutes ago
Game
was
on.
that, you know, he'd almost acknowledged the position he was in was as near impossible as it could be, but that particular leg has certainly
38.
proved me wrong, if indeed I seriously thought that.
Yes.
That was a good leg.
Solid 14 dart leg. He needs to throw a lot more of them right now to get back into this.
83.
Yes, touche. He really does. I agree.
Glenn with only 38 on his first throw. Looking to bring his average up this leg. And done so. Another maximum for Glenn. Good switch here from Jamie.
96.
Perfect lie.
Here we
for
go
Glenn.
again, Jeff.
109.
Perfect lie.
Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Successive 180s. Really
58.
turning the
Second
screw
Winmau,
now.
103.
Nice heel comes
can't
for the
miss
11 here. Double 16.
That's game shown on the second
And a
line.
12 darter of his own to come
What
straight back.
a leg of darts.
leg is
What
Jamie
a leg of darts
Durrant.
from Glenn Durrant. 12 darter in what might be the penultimate leg of the match. What he made certain with that excellent
140.
flurry of deadly darts was that we were going to take this set all the way. And if Hughes is going to win it, then Durrant's making sure that he has to work for it.
125.
Yeah, and you can see in the averages there, 97 versus an 86. It really shows you that Glenn's punishing every opportunity that he can. Jamie's having a great leg here, but you know that Glenn's going to be there in the end, so he has no room for error whatsoever. Impressive 6 darts here from Jamie, though. But Glenn coming straight back at him.
180.
His third 180 in about half a dozen visits, including a finishing visit. I think his last 5 actual scoring visits have produced maximums.
Yeah, he's fired in 6 of the match. You've seen the stats. There were 6 in the match, and they all belong to Glenn.
We say in the zone, and this
could
is
be
what
the
it is.
7th.
In the zone, 56 left.
126.
Hughes has done little wrong in this leg. 126 after 9. Now he wants another one of those. Now he wants the bull. Got to get the bull to stay in the match. Oh, unlucky, unlucky. So close. May well be his last visit. And Durrant, who's just hit a 12 darter, now wants 56. Could go out in 11 to put himself in the final of the World Masters, the Winmau World Masters 2016, the world #1. Yes, 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 Glenn Durrant with a performance of such quality, such efficiency, such brilliance that one wonders what they've got to do to beat him. Manages to beat Jamie Hughes. What a performance, Jeff.
Yeah, he was good from the start and just kept getting better and better as the game went on. A very, very convincing 5-0 win there.
As he leaves the stage, the boy from the Black Country, Yozza, Jamie Hughes. But the defending champion is through to another Winmau World Masters final. Duzza, Glenn Durrant.
Duzza Glenn Durrant. If ever a man deserved to be in the final, it is he. Well, say no more, Jeff. The stats tell their own story. 96.46. Sorry, 99.53 against 87.59. And I'm not going to criticise Jamie too hard, because anybody would have had a job to beat Glen Durrant. Even if he'd been pushed, I still think he'd have brought out better.
Yeah, that first 9 dart average of 119, it's hard to compete with somebody that's hammering the triple that hard against you. And I think it put Jamie under pressure right from the get-go.
So there we are. It's Glen Durrant, the #1 seed, who's in the final of the Winmau World Masters. We'll be discovering very shortly whom he'll be playing. So we'll see you soon, folks.